to do a couple of examples on is lesson 5.7, which is subtraction with renaming. Okay, the first problem that I'm going to go over with you is 5 1/2 minus 1 2/3. Again, you look at your denominators. You can, at this point right now, you could go ahead and forget about the whole numbers, and you see that our denominators are not the same, so we're going to do our multiples. 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9, and right away we see that 6 is the factor or the multiple or the first multiple that they have in common. So we're going to change each fraction to have a denominator of 6. How did I get from 2 to 6? Well, I multiplied by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. Now, how did I get from 3 to 6? I multiplied by 2. So I would do the same exact thing to the numerator on the top, and that is 4. Now, if I have 3, can I take away 4? No, I can't. I don't have enough. So the next thing I would have to do is I would have to come to my whole number and make it a 4. It's kind of like when you're borrowing or subtracting, except when I take 1 away, it's going to give me a fraction, and that fraction has to be equal to 1. Since I have the denominator of 6, it's going to give me 6 over 6. If I had a denominator of 12, it would give me 12 over 12. So at this point, I took 1 away. It gave me 1 whole. That whole is 6 over 6. So now I'm going to combine 3 and 6, which is 9, and my denominator will stay 6. Because I was able to add these because they had the same denominator. Now I can subtract. 9 minus 4 is 5. My denominator stays a 6. And 4 minus 1 is 3. Remember, I told you that if your numbers are 1 apart, like 5 and 6, it's already simplified. You don't have to do anything. The next problem I'm going to do with you is problem number 3. And we have 8 without a fraction minus 3 2/7. Well, I can't just say, oh, let me put 2 7s here and 8 minus 3 is 5. No. I need to have a fraction. This is like 0. Can I do 0 minus 2? No, I cannot. So I'm going to come to the 8. It will become a 7. So it's going to have to give, I'm going to make a fraction equal to 1. If my denominator is 7, I'm going to make the fraction 7/7. Now I can subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. My denominator stays a 7. And 7 minus 3 is 4. Now looking at my my fraction right here, all I can multiply to get 5 is 1 times 5. And all I can do to multiply 7 is 1 times 7. So this is already simplified, and 4 5/7 is your answer.